Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Mr. President, for the nomination of the seat of office and the Senate for approving me. As the new Secretary of Homeland Security, my most solemn responsibility is the safety and security of the American people. As the new Secretary, I will impose my will on this office and bring this department closer together as one unit of business and prosperity. Now that we have touched base, my goals for my term here as Secretary are as followed. Goal number 1. As Secretary, I want to strengthen our abilities in the cases against U.S. citizens by visa-holding non-U.S. citizens. Every year, innocent people are locked up by false reports by these visa-holding people for crimes they did not commit, but their cases were either mistreated or never looked at by Homeland Security. Thus, either allowing the person to get a green card by faking a crime report, or by the agency not stepping in and looking at the cases against our U.S. citizens. Goal number 2. I want to crack down on drugs, even harder than we have in the past. In 2009, we estimated that $10 billion worth of drugs would come through our borders, and we almost did nothing to plan for the worst. The only thing we did was our regular routine stops and patrolling. As Secretary of this position, I would personally like to propose a plan that allow lethal force in any case of these drug smuggling incidents, whether minor or major. Goal number 3. Terrorism in its purest form is the scariest thing to Americans. In 2016 alone, we've had to deal with one major case that left over 50 dead, the Pulse nightclub. This incident that destroyed the lives of many could have been stopped if police had acted more quickly to the phone calls Amar had made before the shooting. But now is one of the largest shootings to ever happen in American history. If the U.S. Department of Homeland Security had kept a little better look on Amar's father, they would have known that Sadiq Mateen is listed as president of a then new American Muslim Alliance chapter in Fort Pierce in July 1997, which the alliance was known for speaking in defense of convicted terrorists, including Afia Siddiqui, aka Lady Al-Qaeda. This is why we need to set the goal of never letting these monsters of people be allowed to stay in the United States with these radical affiliations. We need to set up better screenings of everyone that enters the United States with possible ties to terrorist groups or drug cartels. Again, thank you everyone for taking your time to listen to my acceptance speech, and thank you again to the President for the nomination and the Senate for approving me. With this prestigious position, I will put my best foot forward for a better and safer America. Thank you, and good night.